Read that, yeah.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 19.
Go ahead.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous.
What the Lord say?
Many are the afflictions of the righteous.
So when you come into this truth, does that mean the affliction is going to stop? No. That's when it's going to really start. Because now you're catching hell for righteousness. The demon's going to come at you harder. Okay? You're going to be tried, and you got to know there's levels with these demons in this truth, man. You might think I come into the knowledge and now, oh man, I done made it to heaven. Until you start seeing other Hebrews come at you. You like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on? I thought I left that alone in the world. Nope. Satan is right in here also. Okay? Meaning he's in his truth. Hopefully he's not in here. You know what I'm saying? Satan is also lurking in his truth. Okay? All right, so read it again.
Psalms 34 and verse 19.
Come on.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous. Many
are the afflictions of the righteous. All right, go back to David. Go back to the prophets. Go back to Yahushua. Okay? Go back to Moses. Moses said, look, Lord, what the hell I'm going to do with these people, man? Destroy these people. Right? So the righteous men went through a lot of trials. Because what? You know, them demons, them spirits, and the Most High got to prove you. Okay? The Most High got to see if you worthy, you're going to stick with him through thick and thin. All right? It's just like a relationship or a brotherhood or a friendship. What does the scripture say? Give me that real quick. Sirach 6 and 7. When you in this walk and in this truth, what did the Most High say about Abraham? He called Abraham his friend. Okay? Because what? He proved Abraham. How was the Most High able to call Abraham his friend? Because he proved him. Abraham was willing to sacrifice his own child. And it tell you that in the book of James. It said Abraham showed his faith through his works, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness. And he was called the friend of the Most High. Okay? All right, we're going to get that. We'll get that later in James. But give me what you got now. Give me Sirach 6 and 7 real quick.
Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7.
Good.
Would anybody ever say Khan? Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend. If
you would get a friend, isn't our relationship with the Most High a friendship also? Okay? Right, come on.
Prove him first.
Prove him first. And guess what? The Most High going to prove you. He going to put you to the test. He going to put you through trials. How you going to handle this one? Okay? When Yahushua was spit on, it tell you in Timothy's, he was reviled, yet he reviled not. Meaning he was evil spoken of. All right? He was buffeted. He was smacked around, hit everything. All right? He said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. That's a high level to be on. Average cat spit at you, curse at you, buff at you, you going in. You know what it is. What? You know what I'm saying? But we got to get on that higher level. All right? That's not to say you don't defend yourself. Don't get simple. All right? The Christians say you smack one cheek, I give you the other one. All right? But you got to know how to deal with afflictions. And sometimes things come at you and you can't always have a knee-jerk reaction. You got to pray on it fast and let the Most High deal with it. Because a lot of times it's just a trial and it's just something that you're being tested with. You go out there and do something and try to get some vengeance on your own and the Most High judge you or smack you up, or you get jammed up when you could have been patient and let him deal with it. Okay? Right, go ahead.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
If you would get a friend, go ahead.
Prove him first.
So the Most High going to prove all of us, and he going to prove us by trials and tribulations. Are you going to stick with me through thick and thin? Okay? You know, I can tell the stories of what I've been through in this truth, what I still go through in this truth. Just because I come to camp with a smile and I put my best on the outside, don't mean I'm not going through nothing. But I'm like, what I'm going to do, sit home and cry and mope? No, I'm going to get out there and do the work. After 3, 4, 5 hours of teaching, I feel good. What was I going through? Huh? What was that? Right. Good? So you can't, when you go through something, you can't always just step away from the Most High, step away from the work, step away from the body, step away from the congregation. There's times for that, but when you're going through affliction and trials, that's when you cleave harder. Okay? Now, how many times, man, my day was just jacked up. Man, I came to camp and forgot about that whole day, man. Got up there and taught the spirit for an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't even remember what happened today. Right. You know what I'm saying? Got around the brothers, felt good. Strong salute. Went home feeling good. Man, the other half of the day, I don't even know what happened. Okay? So a lot of times you're going through stuff, you got to cleave harder to the Most High, cleave harder to the body. You can't step away because you're going through something. Okay? All right, come on.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Come on.
And be not hasty to credit him.
See, and that's how the Most High is with us. The Most High, he's not going to credit us right away. He's going to prove us. Okay? The Most High not going to be hasty to credit none of us. He's going to be like, I'm going to see if you serious about serving me. You're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to catch some hell for me. Right? Didn't Yahushua say we're going to bear our cross? Okay? He said, if I suffered, you're going to suffer in my name also. So the Most High got to prove you. And he's not going to be hasty to give you credit. He want to see if you're going to stick it out. Okay? Go back to Psalms 34. And 19.
This is Psalms chapter 34, verse 19.
Good.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous.
So many are the afflictions of the righteous. And stop thinking you're the only one going through something. Everybody catching hell on one way or another, even us as the leaders. You know what I'm saying? We here. We made it out to the Sabbath. A little late, but we don't know what brothers went through this week. What brothers went through. Brothers don't share everything all the time. Because as experienced men, a lot of times we know we got to be strong for the body. So we gotta bring our burdens to the Most High, let him handle it, so we could be strong to hear y'all burdens. Because we know y'all gonna come for counseling. Y'all gonna come for, and a lot of times I get more people outside of HOI asking for counseling than in HOI. Right. Even from other camps. I won't tell they leaders, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because that's just a job of a Hebrew. So we got to carry on all that weight, so we got to be strong. So sometimes it's like, you know what? Let me just give it to the Most High, put my game face on, and be strong for the people. Okay? All right, go ahead.
Many are the affliction of the righteous.
Good.
But the Lord delivereth him out of them all.
The Lord delivereth them out of them all. So you got to remember that. Believe in the power that you serve. Oh, I can't handle this. I got to go sit down. No, be stronger. All right, come back to the Most High even 10 times more. Right, go to 1 Corinthians 10:13. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. Don't think you're the only one catching hell or going through something. We all walk in this walk. We all battling this battle. So stop being selfish. All right, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13.
Come on.
Have it say, Khan? 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men.
The Lord said there's no temptation taken you that is not common to man. Read it again, Salakia.
There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men.
Right, there's no temptation that have taken you that's not common to other men. Oh, why them demons come at me like that? No, somebody else done went through that. Been there, done that. Okay? So stop it. That's a major thing you got to learn. Get rid of that woe is me spirit. Oh, what did you happen to me? You know, said nope. The Lord said what? Read it again.
There have no temptation taking you, but such as is common to men.
And you know what? When you make a statement like that, that's a selfish statement. Right. Why is this just happening to me? That means if it's happening to somebody else, you wouldn't care. You just care because it's happening to you. Okay? Why is it happening to me? So why you not asking why is it happening to anybody? Okay? Why is it happening to me? That's a selfish attitude and spirit. Why is it happening to anybody? If that's the case, so that means if it wasn't happening to you, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't be saying, well, why is this happening to me? You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, temptations, tribulations, trials, they are common to men. And if you're not going through the same exact thing, it's something else, but it could be worse. It could be on the same level or worse. It might not be the same exact thing. Well, he ain't going through what I'm going through. No. It's all affliction and it's all temptations. Some people a man might be tempted with women. Another man might be tempted with money. Another man might be tempted with the Sabbath. You never know, but it's everybody going through something. Okay? Right, so don't get selfish with your complaints, so to speak, to brothers and sisters in the Most High. Everybody might be going through something. It might be different, but they still going through something. Okay? Right, come on.
They have no temptation taking you, but such as is common to men.
So stop that. Why is this just happening to me? Right? Come on.
But Yahweh is faithful.
The Most High is faithful. Come on.
Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
See that? He said he will not suffer you to be tempted. Meaning, any challenge that comes before you. All right, everybody write down St. Luke, the 4th chapter. Read that on your own. All right, when Yahushua got tempted by Satan. Okay? Right? That was the ultimate temptation. He came to Yahushua and said, look, I'll give you all these kingdoms of this world. That's how we know Satan is in power. From back then, during the Roman Empire up into Esau today. He said, I'll give you all these kingdoms if you yet bow down to me. That's heavy temptation. All right? Basically, Satan was trying to offer him to be like a god. You know, I give you all these kingdoms to rule over if you yet bow down to me. All right? And Yahushua denied him. That was one form of the heaviest temptation. But Yahushua said no. All right? I bow to my Father, and that's it. Okay? Bring it out, Maccabees.
I just wanted to say, and what made it, the lady back with the elder saying is, what made it more of a greater temptation, he came to him on the 40th night of his fasting.
Right.
When he was at his weakest moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? And how shot denied.
Luke 4, right? Not 2. Luke 4, right? Yeah.
You know, that's heavy fasting right there. That's no food, no water, no nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 40 days, 40 nights. On the 40th night, you come in with all these temptations.
Right.
That was the head. That was heavy. A lot of us now can't even do 2 days of fasting.
Brothers give up the ghost on 2 days. Right? Day of Atonement is coming up in a few weeks. Brothers give up the ghost on a day. Right? And the Day of Atonement is on the Sabbath. So y'all won't be having Macabre's big feast.
Right.
Cats is used to that Sabbath feast. Okay? Yeah, the Day of Atonement is on a Friday sundown. All right, September 25th at evening. Okay?
Friday sundown, right?
Huh? Yeah, of September 25th at evening. Not this Friday coming, but next Friday. Okay? Right? So no Sabbath. Y'all can come here for the Sabbath on your fast and get some scripts. All right? Maybe you can have something prepared for when the sun go down, but not during the day. You'll still be on the fast, okay? And that'll be a good day to come here and go over a fasting lesson, okay? And afflicting your soul, okay? All right. So read that. Where we at?
You want it?
Salakia. Priest Torah want to bring out something.
Yeah, let me just add to what Maccabees was saying, but the deep thing about that story about the temptation is that Satan knew what to tempt him with. You see what I'm saying? At that time, he was hungry. They tempted him with food.
Right.
But whatever you weaken, that's what Satan gonna tempt you with. You know what I mean? So it's different things. You know, if food, or if you weak with women or other type of stuff, then he's gonna tempt you with that. He knows exactly what to tempt you with. See what I'm saying? Because Satan is on the left-hand side of the Most High, but he watches everything. He say this guy is weak when it comes to this, or he's weak women, or he's weak on this level. Now, this is what I got to do, or he's a materialistic guy. Right. There's people like that, very materialistic. So, you know, I tempt them with the material things of the world to get them out of the truth. So that's how Satan watches you, man. And he finds a way, he sees your weakness, and then he tempts you with that.
Okay. Everybody understand? All right, so read on.
But God is faithful.
But the Most High is faithful. Come on.
Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
It said he will not suffer you to be tempted above what you are able. Go ahead.
But will with the temptation.
He's with that same temptation. Go ahead.
Also make a way to escape.
It said also make a way for you to escape. Come on.
That ye may be able to bear it.
So basically what Paul is saying is there's no temptation that you can't get out of. The Most High is going to give you a way out of it. But if you fall to that temptation, that's when that destruction and punishment is coming. All right, hold that. Go to James 1 and 12. James chapter 1, verse 12. This is just encouragement, Israel, because we can't let a little bit of trial or tribulation happen, you know, and you know, you move away from the zone. You know, Satan is able to run you off, because then when you go out there on your own, see, like even when somebody go off in a congregation and we tell them you suspended, or, you know, you got to take some time off, brother, or whatever the case may be, that's for you to get closer to the Most High. But then on the opposite, you can go out there and Satan can get a hold of you. And you can wander off into the zone. So that's what we tell brothers. Brothers, keep up with brothers. Brothers, call his brother, call his sister, encourage them. They taking some time off from the body, but, you know, still be there for them. All right, because they can go out there and get sucked up into them spirits on their own. Okay? All right, so read that.
This is James chapter 1 and verse 12.
Good.
When anybody have a say, Khan? James chapter 1 and verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
Blessed is the man that endures temptation. Good.
For when he is tried.
See, that is a trial. Temptation is a trial. Tribulation is a trial. Affliction is a trial. Okay? Right, come on.
He shall receive the crown of life.
He shall what?
He shall receive the crown of life.
So James, the Apostle James, is telling you right there. When you endure that temptation and those trials and those afflictions, you're going to receive that crown of life. There's a reward for that because the Most High is proving you. Right, go ahead.
Which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
The Lord said he promised to them that love him. So who's putting us through that temptation, that trial? The Most High. He's testing us. We're going through a trial. Right, come on.
Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh.
See that? That goes back to Luke 4 also. You can link that up with Luke 4. Because who was Yahweh tempted by? Satan. Okay? All right, come on.
I am tempted by Yahweh, for God cannot be tempted with evil.
The Lord said he cannot be tempted with evil. He uses Satan to tempt you with the evil. Right, go ahead.
Neither tempteth he any man.
Go ahead.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
You tempted when you're drawn away of your own lust. Go ahead.
And enticed.
And enticed. Because Taraj just brought it out. Satan know what to come at you at. That dude like money. That dude like women. That dude like food. That sister like material things. That sister like vanity. She like her man a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I come in this truth, but I still want my husband to look like Denzel. Right. You know what I'm saying? That brother that looked like Denzel end up being a demon. Right. All right, because you going by your flesh and what Satan say, okay, that's what I'm going to give you. Okay? All right, so read on.
Then, when lust have conceived.
When lust have conceived, go ahead.
It bringeth forth sin.
Right, when you fall into that temptation. Now, remember in Corinthians it said, the Most High always give you a way to escape that temptation. Okay? If your lust is money, you want a certain amount of money, you got to go out there and do certain things with it. The Most High say, no, you know what? I gave you a job over here or a little business you can do over here. You're not going to make the amount of money that you want or desire, but you're going to be good. I'm going to give you enough to pay the bills, survive, and function. So now, the Most High gave you that loophole. I don't have to do that. I can do this. He made a way for me. Where do you go? You go with that way the Most High made. Because He's going to give you a way to escape that temptation. No, you want to be greedy as hell, and you want to go out there and do something off to get that money. Because you got that lust demon. You got that love for money. Okay? Or whatever it may be, and Satan going to put it right in front of you. All right, go ahead.
And sin, when it is finished.
When sin, when it is finished, go ahead.
Bringing forth death.
And what?
Bringing forth death.
See that? That's what these temptations are about also. It's also for Satan to try to get you to go off. So when you're going through these trials, tribulations, temptations, you got to hold fast with the Most High. Okay? There's more on that?
Do not err, my beloved brethren.
Come on.
Every good gift.
That's it on that. All right, so the Most High, He's always going to give us that way to escape. All right, He's going to give you a way out. He's going to give you those two options or another option that's not of sin. Okay? Drop everything. 1 Thessalonians 3 and 3. 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 3. So we're going to go through it. People going to talk about you. Satan going to tempt you. You know, it's going to be a doctrine temptation. Right. You know, cats going to come and try to seduce you with doctrines. Right? Cats going to, is going to be people trying to destroy the body, trying to use any little dirt, any little thing, and run with it for the next 10 years. Damn situation might be over a year ago, still running with it. Anything to try to destroy the body. That's a form of temptation and trial also. All right? You gotta be tempted not to let carnal spirits jump on you. Because cats be so obsessed with you, they start getting disrespectful. They start getting to the level of disrespect because a dude is so obsessed to try to destroy you, so jealous and envious, he'll do anything. And their behavior becomes reckless and it becomes disrespectful and they go out of the spirit. Make you almost want to go out the spirit. Because now you becoming disrespectful. You so damn obsessed with destroying me and the body, so jealous and envious, and a demon so heavy on you, you will do anything to try to destroy brothers. To the point it gets disrespectful. And then we're men, we're in the flesh, how you going to feel? You know, you got to fight them spirits like, nah, I'm not going to take it there. I'm going to stay in your house shy and let the Most High deal with it. And that's tough for a man because you still a man. You still a sister. Let's say a sister is disrespecting a sister. You still a woman. You still a man. You still a human being. But you got to stay in the spirit, and I'm not going to fall to that temptation. I'm going to let the Most High deal with it. Unless I got to defend myself or it's life or death, I'm going to leave this clown alone. Okay? Right, go ahead.
1 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. Would anybody ever say con? 1 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. That no man should be moved by these afflictions. No man should be moved by afflictions. And you can read about what Paul and the apostles was going through. Just read the book of Acts. That's why it's called the Acts of the Apostles. Right? Paul was in cities where they said, we're not going to eat till we kill him. Yeah. They said, we're going to go on a fast and we're not going to eat or drink nothing until we kill Paul. I think that's in Acts 20 or one of them. All right? Yeah, they said, we're not going to eat or drink until we kill Paul. God? You can, man, what the disciples went through, what Yahushua went through. God, you know the hatred Yahushua went through, man? The Sanhedrin, the Pharisees, Sadducees, the Essenes, the Herodians. You know how many different groups there was back during the time of Yahushua? And they all had different doctrines, but they all came together to be against Yahushua. Right? It kind of sounds familiar. A lot of these camp Israelites out there, they got different doctrines, but they pull together to come against the camps. Because all the camps kind of got about 80-90% of our doctrine is the same. It may be even 70%, maybe 30, 20, 10% is different. But if you notice, there's a whole wave of, for lack of a better word, other Israelite groups against the camps. Okay? Kind of sounds familiar. Same spirits that hated the spirit of Yahushua. All right, and that's a bold statement, but there's a lot of backlash against the camps. And the camps have a certain spirit on us to bring this word out. Okay? It is what it is. Now, I'm not saying the other Israelites don't have the spirit of Yahushua, but that's spiritual. It was all them groups back then, and they were against Yahushua. Pharisees, Sadducees, Herodians, Essenes, all these different groups. And they were against Yahushua and the disciples. Okay? So it's like the same kind of energy in these last days. All right, go ahead. Quick precept.
Bring it out.
This is Acts chapter 23 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
Acts chapter 23 and verse 11. Whatever I have to say, con?
Acts chapter 23
and verse 11.
And verse 11.
It's the book of Acts chapter 23 and verse 11. And the night following, the Lord stood by him and said, Be of good cheer, Paul, for as thou hast testified of me in Jerusalem, so must thou bear witness also at Rome. And when it was day, certain of the Jews banded together and bound themselves under a curse, saying that we would neither eat nor drink till they had killed Paul.
Check that out. Everybody got, it was Acts 23, 11. I thought it was 20, but it's 23, 11. 11 and what? Just 11?
12 down to 16.
Okay, Acts 23, 11 through 16. Right. Okay? Everybody got that? There you go. You can't make this up. Now, that damn near sound familiar. You know what I'm saying?
Down to 16, right?
Huh?
Good.
You got Israel damn near seem like that nowadays, man. They're not going to be happy till something bad happened to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And there were more than 40 which had made this conspiracy.
It was more than 40 that had made this conspiracy. These were Jews. And they got together and said, we're not going to eat or drink until we kill Paul. All right, go ahead.
And they came to the chief priests and elders and said, we have bound ourselves under a great curse, that we will eat nothing until we have slain Paul.
Until what?
Until we have slain Paul.
They said we will eat nothing until we kill Paul. Until we have slain Paul. All right, go ahead.
Now therefore ye with the council signify to the chief captain, that he bring him down unto you tomorrow, as though you would inquire something more perfectly concerning him. And we, or ever he come near, are ready to kill him.
Are ready to what?
Are ready to kill him.
See that? Check that out. Elaborate for a minute. Let me look up this
So
scripture.
basically, he said that we're gonna talk to Paul and try to act like we concerned with his health or with his conditions or what's going on with his life. We're gonna try to be friends with him. We're gonna try to ask him like, hey, brother, how you doing? You all right, man? Yeah, come eat with us, man. We about to have dinner at the house, man. Come talk with us, man. Come break bread, right? And have 6 people inviting him to the house, and have damn near 34 people hiding in the midst of that house, waiting until he actually sit down, and then everybody gonna come out and they all gonna stab him up to kill him.
That's the hatred that the people got. That's the other level of affliction. You know, you got other Hebrews, Israelites that hate you, man. Okay? So you know that's a whole other level right there. Remember when it goes so deep with Paul, when you read the history, man, about Paul, it tell you a lot of even other disciples and teachers, they were happy when Paul died because they were so jealous and envious of him. Yeah, tell you that when you read the history about Paul, and what happened is a lot of people fell away from the church because when Paul passed away, a lot of the other teachers, they start coming into the congregation with other doctrines. They couldn't do it when Paul was alive. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they know Paul would have shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Paul was a fiery Benjamite, man. So they knew. So they said when Paul died, I think it was one of my biblical dictionaries I was reading the history about Paul. When he died, a lot of the teachers came into the churches with doctrines because they couldn't do it when he was alive. Same thing. There's nothing new under the sun. They couldn't do it when Paul was alive, so they came in with their different doctrines once Paul died, and it caused dissension in the church after Paul's death. Okay? Yes, I'm going to find that history for y'all and bring it out in another class or lesson. But yeah, man, the same thing was going on back then. Same thing. When you read 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter, everybody write that down. Read that on your own. 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter, Paul tell you about his different trials and tribulations he went through with different disciples. These were other disciples. These were not dudes in the world. These were not, you couldn't even say really 2/3. These was actual other disciples. Remember when you read Acts 15, Paul and Barnabas split. Okay? These were actual disciples. So that affliction and tribulation going to come on different levels. It could be somebody standing right next to you. And that's a trial. What happens if you split apart from a brother you've been rolling with for 10 years? Hardcore. Y'all came into the truth together. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden this brother start going off or something happened or whatever. Y'all have a major disagreement, fallout. Oh, man, you stay with the camp, man. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's another test, man. What you gonna leave too because he left? Because that's your boy? Okay? Or you gonna stick with Yahweh Shai and where you laboring at? Yo, you my man, 50 grand. I wish you the best, Sock, but I'm holding fast. I don't follow man. I follow Yahweh Shai. Next thing you know, that dude done went off and he back in the world. Now see if you'd have followed him, where you would have been. Okay? So you got to hold fast for this thing. Ain't no respect to persons. Right, come on. Bring it out.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 20 and verse 28. Acts chapter 20 and verse 28.
Acts 20 and 28.
Anybody have a say, Khan? Acts chapter 20 and verse 28. Take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock over the which the Holy Ghost hath made you overseers, to feed the church of God, which he hath purchased with his own blood. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock.
Right, grievous wolves going enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Paul was saying that back then when he was alive. He knew even when he departed from some of the cities, cats was going to creep in amongst the flock. They're not going to try it while Paul is there, but they're going to wait till Paul leave. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Paul said, I know when I step off, there's going to be some creep Negroes going to come in here. Some little scallywags going to come in here and try to seduce y'all. They won't dare try it while I'm around, but they're going to do it when I'm gone. Okay? Sounds familiar. Right? Come on.
Also of your own selves.
Also of your own selves, Paul said. Come on.
Shall men arise.
Shall men arise. I'm the next leader of HOI. Right. The hell with Torah. The hell with Zabak. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come in and set up my own thing I can watch. Right, go ahead.
Speaking perverse things.
They're going to speak perverse things. They start lying on the congregation. They start secretly calling brothers, sowing discord. They start bringing in doctrines. Right. All right, they start embellishing things. Something happened 5 years ago. Brothers still want to bring it up and try to make brothers look a certain way. Right, come on.
To draw away disciples after them.
Because what? A brother can't go out there and build on his own. So he got to come and sabotage the congregation and try to take people with him. Okay? And that's so lame, man. If a real man does his own thing, man. If that's the case, just get out there and do you. But Paul said, even amongst yourselves, men are going to arise and try to speak perverse things and draw away disciples after them. Be mindful of them brothers that's always in your ear, man. Be mindful of brothers like that. They got an agenda. All right? That's why the scriptures say certain men crept in unawares. Be mindful of brothers that's always in your ear, especially with complaints, or they always talking about brothers, or they always down in what's going on in the camp. How come we ain't got this? We ain't doing that. We ain't got this. We ain't got it, nigga, because you ain't do it.
Right.
That's why. Stop running your mouth and do it. All right, beware of brothers like that, because we've seen it in the past. Normally, brothers like that got an agenda, and they up to no damn good. And the Spirit going to weed them out. A lot of times we see it, but we give brothers the benefit of the doubt. Or we say, all right, maybe the brother going to change. But don't think we don't see it. We be seeing it. But we like, all right, maybe the brother changed. Give him some time. Or after a while, if it becomes so bad, we'll call the brother out. We'll deal with him in counsel. But we be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit reveal it. And a lot of times what happens? The Most High weed them kind of brothers out. A lot of times the Spirit just make them leave on their own. Good? All right, bring it out.
Another thing brothers do, or these sneaky brothers do, is they play on cats' emotions. You know what I mean? Like, they always comfort the brother. They did that to you, huh? Brothers is wrong for
Watch
that.
Watch out for that, yeah. Watch out for that.
Brothers is wrong for that, brother. They treated you bad, brother. You got a right to be mad, brother. You know, they play on people's egos. They play on it. They play on that to get them, like the brother said, because they got their own agenda.
They got their own agenda,
You know what I mean? So they going to cater to you to get you over to their side. You see what I'm saying? You got to watch this, man. It's a psychological game, man. You know what I mean? You got to watch. That's why the scriptures talk about murmurers, talebearers, and all of that. That's why that's heavy in there. To be a talebearer is against the laws. A lot of brothers got to realize that when you talebearer, you're going up against the laws of the Most High. It's in there for a reason. Because these complainers and murmurers, they always do what? They destroy the foundation. That's why they had to be gotten out of there, even during Moses' time. The murmurers, the complainers. You know what I mean? When Moses went in, they always talking about Moses and what he's doing. And, you know what I mean? He's up there. He's taking too long. And, you know, always complaining about something.
He left us down here to die.
He left us down here to die. You know, those brothers and sisters are very dangerous, man, to the body, like Sabak said. Very dangerous to the body. Go ahead.
Is more on that?
Yeah, that's it on that.
That's it on that? Oh, God, where we was at originally?
We was at Psalms 34 and 19.
No, after that.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and 13.
No, after that. We jumped to the precept.
1
Thessalonians 3 and 3, yeah. That's what I didn't finish that yet. 1 Thessalonians 3 and 3. Let's finish that out.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 3.
Go ahead.
That no man should be moved by these afflictions.
Right, no man should be moved by these afflictions, or woman. You know, male is dominant, but it means the women also, the sisters also. Right, come on.
For yourselves know that we are appointed thereunto.
So Paul said, listen, if you call to this truth, if you call, especially if you call on the front line, you going to go through afflictions. All right, come on.
For verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation.
It said when we were with you, we told you before you would suffer tribulation. Sirach, the 2nd chapter. If you come to serve the Most High, prepare thy soul for tribulation. All right, go ahead.
Even as it came to pass.
And it came to pass. And you go through that affliction. I remember when I first came in 1 West, man, and I joined a trooper program, and it was about a month or two afterwards, and one of the 5-shield generals, he was teaching a class, and he said, I'm going to ask y'all younger men something. And we was like, yeah, Khan. He said, y'all catching hell yet? We was like, Khan. He's like, then y'all in the right place, Akim. He said, y'all better be catching some hell, because that means you're doing the right thing. Because we was new, you know, brothers adjusting their lives. We joined a trooper program. You know, we making our sacrifice. We coming to class. We changing. We growing our beards. You know what I'm saying? Wearing our fringes, whatever. So he said, y'all catching hell yet? We was like, God. You know, your friends, family start coming against you. People start like, yo, you changing. What's wrong with you? So he said, listen, if y'all catching hell, y'all doing the right thing. Okay? So he said, Paul said, we were appointed to catch hell for this truth. Right? Come on.
For this cause, when I could no longer forbear.
What verse you in?
Verse 5.
No, that's it on that. I just wanted 1 Thessalonians 3, 3, and 4. All right, so go to Ezekiel 33 and 30. So even as a prophet and teacher, when you go out there on the streets, you're going what? You're going to catch hell. Demons going to come out. You might have that one day where you almost get in 10 fights. Hell, look at Atlantic City. Right. All right? Atlantic City got turned up, man. You know? But, you know, even though I had the crowd, but, you know, certain spirits was acting up, man. You know, white boy bloods pulling out knives. You know what I'm saying? You know, but for teaching this word, that's another form of temptation, tribulation. You know, sometimes you be teaching, man, and demons get on the people. I'm not like throwing this damn Bible at them, man. You know what I'm saying? But I have fun with it, man. And that make them even more mad, you know, because the demons can't get to you. Like, get the scripture, brother, the hell with you. You know what I'm saying? Right, I get them even more, man. That's why I said, brothers, if they not a threat, let these scriptures get them, man. We going to cut them, but they going to go jump in the damn ocean when we finish with them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to put a hand on them. Let's get them with these scriptures with a smile on our face. Okay? All right, come on. Ezekiel 33 and 30.
Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 30.
God, we just going to get a few more, y'all, and wind it down.
Say, Khan? Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses.
Right, our people still talk about that. Go that Israelite. You seen him? Be wearing them funny clothes. Right. They be out there yelling on the corner, calling the white man the devil. Read it again.
Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee.
They still talking against us. Even other Israelites in the truth. Them camps out there. All right, go ahead.
By the walls.
By the walls, go ahead.
And in the doors.
And in the doors, go ahead.
Of the houses.
Of their houses. Because a lot of them sitting down on their behind in their house talking about you while you working. Right. Okay? Right, come on.
And
the scriptures is on point, man. Right, go ahead.
And speak one to another.
And they speak one to another. Go ahead.
Everyone to his brother.
Everyone to his brother. Go ahead.
Saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
And guess what? I bet you they still sitting there watching the camps. That's how they know every goddamn thing that's going on with the camps. They talking, but they still sitting there watching the camps. Let's go see what they bringing out now. Let's see what they talking about now. All right, go ahead.
And they come unto thee as the people coming.
Go ahead.
And they sit before thee as my people.
The Lord said they come unto the people as the people cometh. They sit before as my people. Go ahead.
And they hear thy words.
And they hear thy words. They hear us teaching. Go ahead.
But they will not do them.
But they will not do them, man. That's another level of affliction and tribulation and the level of frustration. A lot of our people have been listening to us for years. But they don't want to do this work. They don't want to come in. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, sisters running up on you. Yo, what's up, brother? You know what I'm saying? How long you been listening? Man, I've been watching y'all for like 12 years, brother. You know what I'm saying? but you know, I'm going over here to my mom's house for Thanksgiving. You know, that's my mom's though. You know what I'm saying? Come on, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. A lot of times you walk up, cat, smoking a cigarette. I mean, well, yo, man, I've been watching y'all like 7 years. Come on, brother, you ain't changed yet. Nah, I know, priest. I gotta stop this. I know I gotta stop this, priest, right? I gotta stop this, priest. I know, priest. Yo, remember to put this out in front of the priest, man. Come on, brother. They hear the word, but they won't do it, man. You know, there's a brother last night, brother been watching us for years, man, and some of them brothers, even through the COVID, they still out there. I still wondering on 42nd and 34th. So I see the brother ease by the camp, you know what I'm saying, and try to make sure we don't see him. But I saw the brother, and I'm like, man, this brother must be doing something off because he don't want us to see him. Right. He eased by the camp. We known this brother for years. Brother been listening to us for years. Now, if I show Terada, brother, you know what I'm talking about. Brother snuck by the camp and just kept walking. I started saying, hey, where you going? You know what I mean? Right? So that can be frustration within itself, man. Because it's like, damn, you know, all this teaching we doing, you've been listening for years. So it's a test of your faith, like, yo, dude, have we gotten through to you? You know what I'm saying? But then the joy is seeing all the other people that's coming in and being serious. Come on, you see some of these people for years. They hear the word, but they will not do it. They talk about us. They you know, yeah, let me go see what they got to say. These Israelites out there. I be listening to them all the time. I don't agree with everything, and I ain't following that stuff. But let me see what they talking about anyway. You know, that's another level of this game, man. Madness, right? Madness, man.
We dealt with madness.
We dealt with madness.
Over the years, I tell you, we dealt with madness, huh?
Yeah, man.
It's like you remember one. That's the brother that used to work on all the tables for you again, the light-skinned brother.
Yeah, oh man, oh my goodness.
We have
that brother, man.
One brother came to the camp with us, and the crowd, that hunter, the crowd started getting wild. The brother hops over to the crowd and starts saying, yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
He came with us to the camp.
He came with us to the camp. Yeah, he came with us to the camp.
He jumped to the crowd and said, yeah, see, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, brother. See? I don't agree with that. Yeah. We have some characters, man. I'm telling you, man. We can talk about some characters.
That brother, man, this particular brother, man, he would come in the crowd and don't let him see no women.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We had to tell your brother, you know what I'm saying, sister, you listening? And if the sister's agreeing, he's going along with the sister. Yeah. If she disagreeing, he's going along with her. But yes, sister, you know what? Let's go over here and talk, because I don't agree with all that stuff either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we could tell y'all some stories out here.
Characters.
Some characters, man. So, listen, brothers, when y'all see certain things, don't get shocked, man. Don't let it deter your spirit, because we done seen a little bit of it all, man. See, when I came into the truth, I knew there was going to be wickedness in it also. But see, everybody's not that strong. A lot of people came into the truth with the bright eyes and the bushy tail. Like, oh, I found my home. Which is nothing wrong with that. Yo, man, the street life is over. I found righteous brothers and sisters. We happy together until you see that dark side of even in the truth. But see, then, that's where your studying comes in. Because if you're studying, the scriptures tell you about that part of the truth also. Okay? All right, that's what you got to be studying. So you come in all green into the truth. I'm in paradise now.
Right.
Nope. But then you do find a paradise, because you be like, okay, these are the brothers and sisters that go over here, and these are the brothers and sisters that go over here. Now I'm going to stick over here. All right, because even that element is even within the truth. Satan not going to take no breaks. God, he's everywhere. He's like a screw face. I am everywhere. And I see everything, right? Running to and fro in the earth, right? So that's that other level you got to understand being in this truth. Okay? Right, go ahead.
And for with their mouth, they show much love.
Israel show a lot of love with their mouth, all right? Yeah, brother, I came in through the camps. Right. I came in from YouTube watching y'all. All right, come on.
But their heart goes after their covetousness.
But see, I believe in something else now, Octo. You know, I came in through the camps.
Right.
I will say that. but I believe their heart goeth after their covetousness. Remember, Paul said they would heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Okay? If you weak to Edomites, Esau is not the white man. If you grew up having hatred towards the northern kingdom, all Israelites are Negro. Right. Okay? Right. If you got a weakness and you know you an Israelite and you know the truth is woken you up, but you still worldly as hell, we ain't got to keep the law no more. Okay? You're going to heap to yourself teachers having itching ears. All right. The Lord said what? They hear my words, but their heart goeth after covetousness. Right? Go ahead.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
We are lovely. Everybody watch the camps, man. Everybody. Even the other Israelites that hate us, they still watch. And they get a good entertainment out of it also. All right, see, these camps, man, they good, but I just don't believe everything they bring out. Though, but you heard that? That was funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, he cut. I ain't gonna lie, man. That brother be cutting them up, though, man. He made that Edomite look stupid. I don't agree with everything they say, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow these camps like that, but I don't mind watching them, man. Cause they be having me cracking up, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Oh, yuck mouth Negro, man. All right, go ahead.
Thou art unto them as a lovely song.
What the Lord say?
Thou art unto them as a lovely song.
We like a lovely song unto them, man. Everybody watch the damn camp. Stop fronting. All right, go ahead.
Of one that have a pleasant voice.
You like a pleasant voice, but that brother, I like the way he speak, though, man. I don't agree with the camp, but that Elder Terah, man, he be bringing out them newspapers and them books, man. I be getting edified. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
He can play well on an instrument.
And can play well on an instrument. We like a lovely song unto them, right? Come on.
For they hear thy words.
But they hear the words of the Most High, not our words, what we bringing out the scriptures. Go ahead.
But they do them not.
But they will not do them. All right? We not under the law no more. Esau is not the white man. All right? You know what I'm saying? We can eat what we want now. We not the dietary law is done away with. Yeah, man, whatever it may be. We can deal with women of other nations. I want to have my white woman right now, and I'm going to have my white woman right now. Yeah, man. All right, I'm talking about within the truth. And then you got our people that have been listening to us for years. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing. Some of these sisters, man. Yo, sis, you all over Instagram with your body all out. But your name is Deborah Israel. You know what I'm saying? Sis, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You on your stories, you got a damn thong on. But your name is Sharon Israel. Yo, sis, what's up with you? Yeah, man, these damn Sharons, man. Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but you know, your name is David Israel, but you got a tank top on the 4th of July. Oh, y'all, there's about to be a party. Right, yo, right. You're about to get lit. Yo, brother, it's 4th of July. What are you doing? You celebrating Independence Day? Calm down, Israel. Don't be over righteous. Don't be over righteous, Israel. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Just another day, nigga. You celebrating 4th of July. Stop it. You're going to be eating a damn turkey burger off of the same grill that had pork ribs on it. Come on, you know what I'm saying? So get real with this word, man. Right? Come on.
And when this cometh to pass.
The Lord said, when this cometh to pass, come on.
Lo, it will come.
It will come. It's going to happen. Go ahead.
Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
That's how you're going to know you're a true man of the Lord, man. Because when you're going to see that happen. Okay? That's how they're going to know a prophet have been amongst them. Give me Proverbs 24:10. Proverbs 24:10, and then Revelation, and we're going to close it out.
Yeah, like the brother said, man, a lot of brothers are just phony with this, man.
Come.
Sister, you know, that you know, listening for years. And
listening for years, man.
Watch her speak, like you say. Yeah, you good speaker, brother. I like that brother. I like that brother. He good speaker. He good speaker. You know, Leviticus about the pork. Don't go there, though, brother.
Don't go there, brother.
Don't go there, though.
Yeah.
No, don't do that, brother. Don't do he a good speaker. But don't do that. Don't talk about that right there, brother. You know, yeah, because they want to continue in their evil ways, man.
Yeah, man.
Like the brother said, man. You know what I mean? He says, you know, smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
About the priest.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that in front of the priest. Not in front of the priest, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Checking this man too.
Yeah.
Yo, don't you see the preachers here, man? Right there, man. See the preachers here, man. They checking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These cats is characters, man. They're real jokers, man. You gotta watch these jokers, man.
Gotta watch these jokers, man. The Lord said they will hear my words, but they will not do them. This Bible don't lie, man. Everything is in there. All right. Read on. Read. Where we at?
Proverbs 24.
Proverbs 24 and 10. Read that.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 10.
Go ahead.
Anybody have a say, Con? Proverbs, chapter 24, and verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity.
If you faint in a day of adversity, come on.
Thy strength is small.
Your strength is small. So you got to be strong in this word. You can't faint in a day of adversity. So all these different levels of affliction we was bringing out, whether it be in a camp, whether it be other Israelites, people in the world in general, you cannot faint in a day of those adversities. You got to stand strong. All right, go ahead. Oh, that's it on that. Give me Revelation 3 and start at 14. I believe it is. Can't faint in a day of affliction. Okay? In a day of adversity. Salakia. Revelation 3. I think it's 14, I believe.
I know that word.
Yeah.
It's the book of...
No, of as many as I love. What's that?
Many as I love, I rebuke.
No, as many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. That's 3 and 1. That's 19. Oh, start at 15 then. Yeah. Start at 15. Yeah. Salakia.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15.
Come on.
Anybody have a say, Con? Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
So see, the Most High sees that, man. You got to be cold or hot in this thing. If you in this thing, you in this thing. Only time you should really step away is when something happened, you're suggested, or is some kind of punishment meted out, a suspension because you just went way the hell off in the congregation and we got to sit you down for a while. But other than that, whatever you're going through, man, cleave to this truth, cleave to this work. Okay? Right, come on.
I would that thou wert cold or hot.
The Lord said, look, man, make up your mind. You either with me or you not. All right, come on.
So then, because thou art lukewarm.
You lukewarm. You go through a little bit of affliction and suffering. Now you want to step away from the Most High. You want to step away from the brother. You want to step away from whatever the case may be. Or you run into these brothers and sisters. Yo, I ain't see you. Yo, where you been at? Man, I just been going through some things, brother. You know, you have no idea, brother. Nothing happened with the brother. We didn't do nothing to him. He didn't do nothing in the congregation. Man just vanished off the earth. You see him 2 years later. What's up? You just stopped doing the work. Oh, man, I just been going through some things. Just going through some things, brother. You would never know, brother. You would never know. I'm still in the spirit, though. I'm in the spirit. Yeah, what spirit are you in? Is the question, right? I'm in the spirit, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yo, brother, man, come back around the body, man. We'll pray for you, anoint you, get you back on the spirit, brother. All right, come on.
So then, because thou art lukewarm.
Because you lukewarm, the Lord don't want you lukewarm. Hot or cold. Go ahead.
And neither cold nor hot.
And neither cold nor hot. You're not serious one way or the other with this truth. Right, come on.
I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Yeah, the first little sign of trouble, you jump in ship. Lord said, nah, man, you too lukewarm, man. I can't use you. Right, I'm going to spew you out my mouth. Come on.
Go to verse 19.
Yeah, keep going. Where you at?
Verse 17.
Yeah, read on.
Because thou sayest, I am rich, and increase with goods.
Yeah, a lot of our people, man, they phony with that. They got material things. Or they got the blessings of this world. Right, come on.
And have need of nothing.
Right, yeah, when you didn't have nothing, you was all around the congregation. And yeah, brother, Shalom. Hey, man, I'm here with y'all to you. How would y'all come? HOI to the chariots fly. You know what I'm saying? Man, yo, I got my lawsuit. Yo, I'm about to get blessed with like $100,000. I'm going to bless the camp. Brother. You ain't got to say nothing. Just if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. No, I'm telling you, priest, especially you, priest, I'm going to give you something privately. Because you, priest, Yo, priest, you've been putting in that work. I'm a bless you, priest. I'm gonna give you a bless. Yo, watch, priest. I'm telling you. Give me like 2-3 months. My lawyer said, brother. All right, brother. But I got something special for you too, priest. I'm gonna help out the camp, and I got something for you too, priest. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
And no, it's not that thou art wretched.
The Lord said, no, it's not. Go ahead. Man, we can tell y'all stories. All right. Come on, go ahead. Read 17. Start at 17 again.
Revelation 3, verse 17. Because thou sayest, I am rich, and increase with goods, and have need of nothing.
And see that as soon as that brother get that blessing, gone. Never see that man again. Never see that sister again. Said all this stuff they was going to do for the body, which we didn't ask you that, but you didn't have to tell me your business because I don't count other people's money. I ain't got to know a damn thing about your financial situation. Whatever you going to do, you going to do. You understand? I didn't ask you nothing. You volunteered that information. That's why I damn stopped you midway. Bruh. Don't say what you going to do. Just do it when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? Because most likely you're not going to do it. All right, go ahead.
And no, it's not.
But we've seen that too. A lot of times Israel, they do stick around when they catching hell and don't have nothing. As soon as they get on their feet, they ghost. Right. As soon as the Most High bless them, they ghost because they say, what? I'm rich, I have goods, I have need of nothing. A lot of times they was around the congregation so they could use us. All right, come on.
And no, it's not that thou art wretched.
The Lord said, you're wretched, come on.
And miserable.
And miserable, go ahead.
And poor.
And poor, go ahead.
And blind.
Because you don't have the spirit and you're not connected to the body. As soon as you got a little blessing, you fled. You didn't think enough of brothers and sisters to stick around with the body. All right, come on.
And naked.
And what?
And naked.
Yeah, man. One time, brother hit the lottery, man. You know what I'm saying? Brother hit the lottery. Matter of fact, it was recent. The brother hit the lottery, got his money, gone. Brother said, yo, they not in our camp, but it was it was an Israelite in the truth. Brother said, yo, brothers haven't heard from that brother. Brother gone. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Because a lot of times what happens when you get that money, you start going back doing worldly things. Because now it's open sesame. You got access to everything. You start going out there fulfilling your lust. All right, come on.
I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire.
The Lord said you got to be that gold tried in the fire. Right? What are we talking about? Temptations, afflictions, trials, tribulations. Right? The Lord said, buy of me gold tried in the fire. We got to be that fine gold tried in the fire. Right? Come on.
That thou mayest be rich.
That what?
That thou mayest be rich.
That you may be spiritually rich because you go through that trial of gold. All right? You come out like fine gold spiritually. Right? Come on.
And white raiment.
Good.
That thou mayest be clothed.
And white raiment represents righteousness, that you may be clothed in righteousness. Come on.
And that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
Go ahead.
And anoint thine eyes with eye salt.
Right, the nakedness represents your sin or wickedness, that it don't appear that the Most High forgive you. You repent and the Most High forgive you. Right? And the Lord said, I anoint thine eyes with eye salve, meaning the Most High is going to give us the understanding of these scriptures. All right, come on.
That thou mayest see.
That our spiritual eye can be open and we can understand the scriptures. Come on.
As many as I love.
Yahweh Shah said, as many as I love. Go ahead.
I rebuke.
I rebuke. Come on.
And chasten.
Right, and that's part of your affliction also. You're going to get chastised by the Most High Yahweh Shah. And you got to take your punishment. When your parents used to whip that behind, you had to go in a room and deal with it. Right, come on.
Be zealous.
Be what?
Be zealous.
Be zealous. Come on.
Therefore,
come on.
And repent.
And do what?
And repent.
Therefore, be zealous and repent. And don't go sit down. After you did something wrong, the Most High smack you up, judge you, and punish you. Now you got to step away from the zone. No, take your punishment and come back like a trooper. Come back 10 times stronger. Right, go ahead. That's it on that.
To him that, behold, I stand at the door and knock.
What verse you in?
Verse 20.
Right, go ahead, yeah.
Behold, I stand at the door and knock.
So Yahweh Shah said he stand at the door and knock. Come on.
And if any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him.
Go ahead.
And he with me.
Come on.
To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne.
God, that's it on that. That was 21, right?
Yeah.
All right, read 21 again. Slack that last verse.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 21.
Come on.
To him that overcometh.
The Yahushua said to him that overcometh. What? The afflictions, the trials, the tribulations. All right, you got to overcome them. Go ahead.
Will I grant to sit with me in my throne?
He said, I'm going to grant them to sit with him in his throne. Remember what he told the disciples in Matthew 19? You're going to sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Right, come on.
Even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne.
Right, even as I overcame and I sat down with my Father in his throne. Right, come on.
He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the church.
See that? He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith to the churches. Meaning, he that can get understanding, let him get understanding. Khan? That's it on that?
Khan.
Right, Khan. So that's it. Just short and to the point. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, the trials and the tribulations of a believing Hebrew. Khan? Come here, Shalom.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, most high willing, hope everybody got edified. If you learned one thing today, right, we've done our job. As we go on, the lessons will get more intense, all right, with the edification, most high willing, and, you know, to bring out this glorious word. So we all, when we go out there to teach, we all be armored. We all be armed with that word of the Most High. Okay? Take notes. Go back over the lessons. That's how you're going to learn and retain. You don't want to be 2-3 years from now and you can't break down this lesson. Okay? That means you wasn't listening. You wasn't taking notes. You wasn't taking it serious. Okay? So go back over the videos, man, and get your notes. Put the title of class and put the precepts that go with that title. Okay? All right. Otherwise, when it's time for you to teach, you're going to be Hebrews, right? When it's time for you to teach, then you got to go back to milk. You can't get into the strong meat because during the milk stage, you wasn't taking it serious. Everybody in here is you have to be a good student so you can learn to be a good teacher. Okay? It's on you. Now, if you're not a good student, you ain't going to eventually be a good teacher. Okay? Come here, Shalom. Hallelujah. All right, so we're going to pray out and rub and get ready to hit the city. It's kind of late, but I'll give everybody a heads up, courtesy text to the brothers that's still in New York. And then, hold on, Akim. We got to blow the Rams horn and announce everybody to stand. Sit down. We're not praying yet. Right, we're still talking. Anybody heard from anybody in New York? Anybody?
I text
in the group chat. I want to see if somebody's out there because a few people said they want to come through tonight and hear us in Times Square. That's why. So, all right, after we pray, we'll see what's good. All right? So, Rams horn. Oh, you got olive oil? All right. I can ties with these damn chains. I can ties with these chains. Huh? Yeah, man. Even after you put latches on it, it's still. After you latch it. Work it out, work it out, work it out.
I'll let the big one.
Pause.
Love you.
All right. Imagine what Panya Yerushlam. Stand and face Jerusalem.
Probably caught a cold last night.
On the east. Close in prayer. Hallelujah. 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 Abanawa, Bashamayim, Wadash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Ayah, Isha, Barataza, Kobah, Ayah, Bashamayim, Dalanawa, Kol, Yawam,
Wasalaknawa, Wafinawa, Wasalaknawa, Wafinawa, Abiyainawa, Messiah one, above, Shainawa, Man, Rai, Kaya, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, Laiwalamyu, Hallelujah. Our Father, Yahweh, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Hallelujah. 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 Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Hamashiach. Yahushua. Rock now. Mashallah. Wahabiyah Sapai. Shema. Yashaballah. Yahweh. Allah Hayana. Yahweh. Shema. Yashaballah. Yahweh. Allah Hayana, Shema, Hear, O Israel, Yahweh our power, Yahweh is one. Deuteronomy 6, verse 4. Freedom of Israel. Blessed the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua. Please watch over Israel throughout the four corners of the earth that are sincere in Yahushua Most High, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua. Hallelujah. 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 Blessing of the Sabbath, Barakatah Yahweh, Ahawa'ah, Atananawa, Hashabaf, Vashalawam, Vashima Mashiach Yahushua, Wada Aman. Blessing of the food and the drink, Yahweh, Hashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua, Babakushah, Barak, Nawa, Ma'akal, Wa, Shata, Wa, Barak, Nawa, Kag, Shabbat, Ma, Yasha'ala, Babakushah, Barak, Shabbat, Barak, Yawam, Rum, Yawam, Babakushah, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua, Tawara, Yad, Awalam, Brothers, turn to the sisters. Salute the sisters. Akim Yasha'ala. Abajam. Barak. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Hamashiach. Yahushua. Shema. Atan. Sisters Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Hamashiach. Yahushua. Shema. Atam. Most High, in the name of Yahushua, watch over y'all likewise. Kom Yasha'ala. Brothers, turn to the front. Sisters, be seated. Akim Yasha'ala. Brothers of Israel. Amajid. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Brakatam. Kom Yasha'ala. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahushua. Ba'ashem. Hamashiach. Yahushua. HOI. To the chariots fly. HOI. To the chariots fly. HOI. To the chariots fly. Ba'ashem. Hamashiach. Yahushua. Kom Yasha'ala. Shalom. Good. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Sabbath, Akim, or closing of Sabbath. Eat, drink, be merry. Let's head to Times Square and do the work. Kom Yasha'ala. Okay, Khan. Everybody come up, get anointed. Salakia. Last but not least.
We're just going to do it in one shot. We'll just do it in one shot. We'll do everybody in one shot. Frank and Murr.
For the brothers with the dry scalp.
Gotta get that top brass. That's sofa 8. Olive oil.
It's gonna work the waves out real good. It's amazing.
Oh, he put some Frank and Murr in there. Yeah. Got his own little mixture. That's everybody?
That's everybody?
That's everybody? Oh. Is that everybody?
Sisters. Sisters,
Yeah, they got oil, yeah. Hallelujah.
Careful, kings.
All right, imagine what Panya Yerushalayim. Stand and face Jerusalem again, sisters stand. Everybody stand. Again, anointing prayer. Repeat after me. Anointing prayer number 6, 22 to 27. Yabaraki Yahweh, Yashamaka, Ya'al Yahweh, Hanyawa, Ayaka, Ayachanka, Yasha'al Yahweh, Hanyawa, Ayaka, Ayashamnaka, Shalom, Yahweh, Hashem, Hamashiach, Ahushai, Homokushah, Shemai, Nawa, Aita, Shalak, Maigala, Malachim, La, Shema'ayo, Barak, Rapah, Aizah, Hagun, Kazak, Atazayah, Kawa, Yashala, Wa, Ko, Akim, Ko, Akwafim, Ko, Bunyam, Yashala, Ko, Bayaf, Yashala, Hashem, Hamashiach, Yahawashah, the water, Yah, Alam, Ariagic number 622, English translation. And anointing prayer. We just did everybody in one shot for the sake of time.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 6 and verse 22. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine